Hello everyone, good morning, good morning. I am so sorry that I am late. Facebook literally kicked me off twice. It like froze, so sorry if you saw anything weird of the behind the scenes, but I am so excited to talk with you guys this morning. Good morning, good morning. Happy Friday. It's Friday, it's my favorite day of the week. I am so excited to be here with you this morning. So I hope you have your coffee. Emily, I see you, girl. Hello, good morning. Good evening to you. You've got your cider in hand. Good morning, Vicky. Hello, welcome, welcome. So I have my coffee here. I'm an iced coffee girl in the summertime, really all the time. Good morning, Brandy. Good morning, Fran. Good morning, ladies. This is gonna be so fun. So I have such a juicy topic to talk about with you guys today. I know I said that yesterday too, but today is like juicy in a different way. And if you are a business owner, if you run any kind of business online, you want to be here. And I actually had someone reach out yesterday who is a hairstylist, and she said that she was hoping that I could talk more about my days back in the beauty industry. I was a hairstylist for years. I was a salon manager. I did beautiful things in that industry. I absolutely loved it. I loved the hustle and bustle of the salon world. And she asked me if I could share kind of how to use what I'm talking about in that world and in that industry. And while that's not my necessarily like niche market, I do know that there's a lot of hairstylists that I connect with just because that's my background as well. And if you are a hairstylist, you can use any of these tips and tricks as well. So don't think that these don't apply to you. It might be a little bit different, and I can try to start talking more about that as well, maybe about you guys specifically, but this is mainly for my online business owners and really any kind of business owner. So a hairstylist, you're technically a business owner, so it totally works. Good morning, Chelsea. Good morning, Kaylee. It's so good to see you guys. Okay, so how is everyone feeling? Give me an emoji below. Give me an emoji below of what you are hoping to walk away with from this training this morning. This is going to be like training. This is going to be my top 3 non-negotiables, right? My top 3 non-negotiables to always have your soulmate clients reaching out to you. I know that these work and I believe them to be true based on my own experience, what I have tweaked, what I have, kind of started doing in the last 4 years or so as I've been in the online business, what I've done to go from having to reach out and cold message and cold call and hey girl all day long made me want to vomit. I did it for years, so I apologize if you were ever a victim of me saying, hey girl, how are you? How's your cat? Those work great for some people, but I don't think that those work necessarily. Good morning, Jesse. Hello, brother. I miss you so much. So I know for me, that stopped working after a while and it didn't feel good, right? And so I really want to teach you guys how you can attract your soulmate clients. You guys, I have signed up 5 new one-on-one clients this month alone, and it's only the 13th of July, and these women came to me, and some of them are on here, you know who you are, and they are literally soulmate clients. Like, I couldn't dream of more incredible women in my sphere, in my world, like scheduling calls with them and getting on calls with them. I just had one last night. It was just such an incredible experience, and it leaves me feeling on a high after I talk to these women because they are my dream clients. It's not grasping at straws and trying to be this desperate energy of just anyone that will work with me, like please work with me. I did that before. It doesn't work, it doesn't feel good, and it leaves me feeling drained and exhausted and depleted. And I truly believe that online business doesn't have to be that way. I believe that it can be where your clients are reaching out to you, you're like this magnet for them. They're waiting for you. They're already in your energy field. They're waiting for you to draw them in and share with them about the experience that you're going to create for them and the transformation you're going to walk them through. They're waiting for you. They're not just going to sign up with anyone. They're waiting for you, and I want to help you be able to magnetize them, be able to have them reaching out to you and have them saying, oh my God, I need more of Janya, I need more of Brandy, I need more of Emily, I need more of Vicky in my life, right? That's what we ultimately want, because those are the types of clients that I've always told you guys this. I have a rule, like I will only work with one-on-one clients who I would literally schedule time in my day with if they were in town to go out for a glass of wine, or I would let them sleep over at my house. Like if one of them who lives in Australia comes to the States and she was in Texas, like she could stay at my house, because that's the kind of relationship we have. It's not just anyone and everyone that I'm like grasping at straws to work with. Does that make sense? Does that sound like what you guys want? Does that sound like what you guys want, is those types of clients that leave you feeling energized and on this high when you work with them versus feeling depleted and drained and kind of picked at a little bit? Have you ever been there? Right? And those people are great too. Like, I love them, right? Support for them. Awesome. Celebrate you. Yay, yay, yay. They teach you so freaking much. They teach you so much. But I do believe that it can be, because I've known it to be true for me, I've watched clients do this as well, that you can have them reaching out to you. So I'm going to say good morning really quick before we kick off. Hi, Kelly. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Good morning, Marisol, my love. How are you? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Is that a song? Hello, Brittany. Welcome. Stephanie. Oh, thank you. You are so sweet, girlfriend. You've got the most incredible bomb-ass content, by the way. I love following you. Okay, so let's talk about this. Let's talk about it, okay? Number one, my 3 top non-negotiables, okay? To have your soulmate clients reaching out to you. They want to work with you. They are waiting for you, okay? So number one, I need you to show up consistently and give them the most kick-ass value. I see a lot of times when I work with clients, and I've thought this myself, where I think, I don't want to give too much because then why would they hire me? And I don't want to give too much value, or I don't want to teach my top non-negotiables or my secrets. I don't want to give away all the goods because then why would they hire me? But my friend, that is thinking in a very scarcity mindset, that there's not enough, that they're going to run out, that there's not, more juice that you can give them. Honest to God, like even some of the things that I teach in some of my trainings are things that I've taught you guys here, but it's a very different energy. It's a very different way that I teach it. It's a very more, a much more like in-depth, extensive experience when you're in that one-on-one space with someone, or you're in this mastermind, or you're in this training. It's just such a different experience. The way you show up to a free live training here is very different than how you're going to show up when you've invested, you've got skin in the game, and you've decided and declared to the universe that you're in this and you're like ready to go all freaking in. You show up in a very different space. So we have to stop white knuckling our goods. We have to stop white knuckling the value that we have to provide in fear of, well, then they're not going to hire me. Because my friend, you have so much insane wisdom and power and knowledge. And half the time, the clients that come to you, it's not that you necessarily it's not about you really, in all reality. Like when I get on a call with a client, some of you guys are on here right now and tell me if this is wrong. It's not necessarily about me changing their world with the most amazing inspirational piece of wisdom that they couldn't have found on Google. Right? It's about my experience that I've had, me teaching them, me showing them, me having my hands in the soil of their business with them, literally walking them through, literally guiding them, holding them accountable, challenging them, encouraging them, loving them on a very one-on-one basis. That's why people work with you. They work with you for your energy and the space that you hold for them. And the container that you're having this, yeah, Emily, exactly, the sounding board and the guidance, exactly. It's being able to say, here's all my thoughts, now help me put them back together so that I can go take action, right? It's me inviting people into that next level container with me and me holding space only for them in the times that I'm working with them. Good morning, Jennifer. Good morning, Tiffany. So number one is showing up consistently and giving them kick-ass value. Make it easy for your ideal clients, for your dream clients to decide, yes, this girl is for me. No, this girl is not for me. My clients know instantly. I've even had 3 of them recently that said, I don't even need a consult. I know that I want to work with you, because they know I show up on live video Monday through Friday, every single day, even when it's late, even when I don't necessarily feel like it, I show up. For me, I have 2 podcast episodes that come out every single week. I show up on Facebook and Instagram damn near every day. Instagram, I'm a little inconsistent. I'm working on it. I promise my Instagram family I'm working on it. But I make it easy for my clients to decide if I am a good coach for them or if I am not a good coach for them. I have had people tell me that it's not professional for me to swear. It's not professional for me to show up when I don't have makeup on. It's not professional for me to show up when my dog might be barking in the background. But you guys, this is me. And that's either going to attract my dream client or it's going to repel people that say, ooh, she's not professional enough, I would never invest in her. And that's cool. If that's the kind of vibe that they're wanting, they would be sad if they signed up with me and I was acting as someone else. Because when they sign up with me, they're seeing me. Like if you met me in real life and you came over, this is how I would be. I am the same here. I am the same as when we were working together. I am the same in real life as I am online. And if you show up and you put on this facade of being someone that you're not, it gets exhausting. And then your clients sign up with you and they're getting a different vibe and they're like, wait a second. And then you have to figure out like, well, wait, who am I with this person? And it's exhausting and it's depleting and it's draining and it's not fun. So make it easy for your clients to decide if you're for them or if you're not for them. Make it easy for them to decide that, yes, like I am all in with this girl. I need more of her. I think it's really important to make sure, these are all kind of under this first category, but that you're helping them have some sort of breakthrough or some sort of aha moment before they even hire you. Before they even hire you, whether it's in your content, in your live videos, maybe it's in a coaching consult, maybe it's in like a lower cost offer, whatever that means. You really have to make sure that you're helping them have some kind of like, oh my gosh, like that's gold. Because then what they do from there, at least this is my experience of what I've done when I've worked with my coaches, is I'm like, this is free or this was a low cost offer. I can't even wait to see what happens when I hire her at a higher cost and I go all in with her and I get all of her energy and all of her attention and all of her eyes on my business. This is going to be next freaking level. So you want to help them already start to have that little bit of a breakthrough that builds like, know, and trust, that helps them learn how to trust you, that helps them say like, ooh, I love her. I want more of this. Like I'm already learning so much from her free content. I can't wait to see what's next inside of that paid content, inside of that paid energy. Then you also want to make sure that you are clear in your branding and in your content. You need to be okay not being for some people. Some people can't stand me, by all means. I used to get really upset about that. I used to feel really icky about that and bad about that and whatever, but it's okay now. It's okay. That's okay that I'm not for you. That's okay that you're repelled by me, or you don't like how sweary I am, or you don't like that sometimes I don't wear makeup, or you don't like that, you know, you don't like cats, so maybe we can't be friends. I don't know. Like, I'm okay with that. And you have to have thick skin knowing that you're not going to be for some people, and that's actually a good thing. Because what happens then is they're leaving, right? I'm losing friends every single day on Facebook. Every single day on Instagram, I lose followers. Every single day I get someone that's like, not for me. And that's okay because they're making room, they're making way for those dream clients, those soulmate clients that are so much all in with me that those are the people that I want to be serving anyway. Are the people that are like, oh my gosh, girlfriend, if I was in town, we would totally be going out for a drink tonight because I need to be in this energy and I feel like we would really click. Right? That's the kind of clients that I want to work with. It's a rule that I've set for myself. It's a guideline that I've set for myself in my business, and I don't work with anyone that doesn't fit into that. So don't be afraid to be you. Don't be afraid to be sweary if you're sweary. Don't be afraid to be sober if you're sober. I know so many friends I have that are sober, that are terrified of like coming out about that and feel like, well, everyone's talking about champagne and wine and drinks and like I need to talk about that. And no, you don't. Own your shit. Be you. If you believe in certain things, stand strong in those beliefs. If you don't believe in certain things, then be very clear about that. It is up to you. Your dream clients will love you for that because you're standing firm in what you believe to be true and they believe that to be true and core values for them as well. So be yourself. Trust yourself. Stop just looking to everyone else and grasping and downloading all this information and being so obsessed with everyone else's content that you're just regurgitating their content. Be confident in you and the message that is within you, the beliefs that you have, the things that you stand firm in, the messages and the teachings and whatever it is that's coming up for you that you feel like the world needs. Share it and trust yourself in that and be you because that's what your clients are waiting for. So we're going to go into number 2 in just a second. Good morning, Jacqueline. Good morning. Yes, Stephanie, Silver Sister here. Yeah, Stephanie, you freaking crushed the game. I love it. I love that about you. Erica says, I'm a potential client. What puts me off is how people don't interact with me after I friend request them or like any of my pictures. Like, wow, if this person doesn't even like me or my style, why would I go with them, you know? Yeah, I mean, absolutely. So, I mean, there's a certain thing too, though, with the algorithms. Like, I mean, I have 3,500 friends on Facebook, and there might be a dream client in there, and honest to God, I might not even see her stuff, right? Like, Erica, I don't know if I've ever seen any of your content on my social media. So, if I haven't liked it, it could just be that I haven't seen it. But yeah, if you're not feeling this like connection from them, if you're not feeling like they care, if you're not feeling like you're heard or understood, or you wouldn't hang out with them in real life, or you don't want more of what they're sharing, then yeah, I mean, then you're a potential client that's like, I'm not for them. Like, that's not my person, and your ideal coach is out there. Erica, 100%. And here's the thing too, you guys, I don't scroll Facebook. So if you're waiting for me to love on all of your stuff in order to decide if we're going to work together, in all honesty, I don't scroll. I very rarely scroll, because for me, I get caught up in comparison. I'm human. It's consumption. I get really cloudy because then I start to think like, oh, I really loved how Erica said that, or I really loved how, good morning, Veronica. Veronica said this, and like, oh man, like maybe I should be saying it like that. And I start to second guess myself, and I need to be so tuned in and tapped into my own thoughts and my own feelings and what's coming up for me that I don't spend a lot of time consuming or scrolling or looking. But does that make sense? Erica says, there's some I like, I just feel like maybe they don't like me. I think though, girl, I don't think that that's it. I really would highly recommend you to maybe look at that and be confident in your dream clients and your dream coaches, the coaches that you're going to work with. They don't necessarily, I don't think they need to earn. This is a very strong opinion, so take what you want, leave the rest. I don't think that they have to earn your love or your loyalty. I don't think it has to be that they have to prove themselves to you. I think what you do is you interact with that person. If you're loving a coach, interact with them. Love on their stuff, maybe schedule a call with them, reach out to them, whatever it might be that's feeling good for you, and have that conversation with them and just like see out the energy, feel it out. Do you feel heard by them? Do you feel understood by them? Do you feel validated by them? Do you feel loved by them? Or are you feeling like you're a number and you're feeling like they're just like trying to get off the phone really quick, or they don't offer you the sale at the end because maybe you guys aren't a good fit long term, right? So I would encourage you, and this is just me, to not necessarily look to them to prove themselves to you if they like you or not, because they might love the shit out of you. They just don't see your stuff. Like, I don't see your things. I have never, I don't think, seen one of your posts in my news feed. So, and it doesn't mean I don't love you. We don't know each other yet, right? So I would love to talk with you if you felt that connection, and then we could decide from there, like, are we a good fit? Is this good energy? Are we not a good fit? Okay, cool. That makes sense. Awesome. Because I'm sure you're amazing, girlfriend. Erica, who has coached me? So I have worked with many coaches. I've worked with Jen Casey and Angie Lee. I've done a bunch of Seline Johnson stuff back in the day. I went to Tony Robbins. Who else did I hire? I hired Madison Headland. She was my first life coach. And then I worked with, right now I've been working with Aislinn Walton. I've been working with her for the last 4 months, and I have a package that's ongoing with her. So that's who I have worked with. When I find like my all-in coach, like I told Aislinn the other day, I don't think I'll ever work with anyone else. I'm like, I think we'll probably just be together forever, because she knows my business, she knows me, she knows my relationship, she knows my life on such a soul level that I just can't imagine starting over with someone else. But there comes a point where you do feel that need. Like, I loved my coach Madison. We worked together for 6 months, and then I just felt like, okay, I'm ready for more. Like, I'm ready to go more in this direction. So I hired someone that was more specialized in that area. Good morning, Shannon. Good morning, good morning. Faya, I love this. Chelsea says, love you for that. I get caught up too. Exactly. Yeah, I'm so human. Try to stay away from scrolling. And that's the thing. You don't have to scroll, like, love, comment in order just to get attention back, because then it's not genuine, right? I remember I used to, when I was in network marketing, I would go love on people's stuff, and a lot of times it was just to like get in their newsfeed and have them love on my stuff. And it just didn't feel genuine to me after time, right? So for me, I would rather be interacting with people I genuinely really love their stuff, or I'm genuinely like, ooh, I want to know what she has to say today, and then loving them there. Yeah, I'm looking for a coach, but I want it to be a friend level, mutual respect, and not just a number. Abso-freaking-lutely, girl. Absolutely. And that's what you should have. You should absolutely feel loved and valued and connected to them, 100%. Fran says, human stuff comes our way when we scroll and we see all this 6-figure stuff around. That puts you in a place of scarcity after you've been working on your own shit for the whole week. So do not scroll so much. Put your energy on what you love to do in your business, I think. Take action. Yes, exactly. Exactly. Where is your time best spent? Is it best spent scrolling, or does that put you in a negative headspace and that causes you to feel fear, doubt, scarcity, all of the things? Then don't spend your time there. Spend your time on what can you do to serve, to love, to connect, to give, to grow, and focus your energy there. Shannon, preach. Yes, girl. Yeah, Erica, exactly. Interact with people you like. I love that. Exactly. Good morning, Marianne. Good morning, Elizabeth. Okay, so let's get into number 2, okay? Keep these comments coming. I am freaking loving this. Number 2, attract your soulmate clients and have them reaching out to you. Number 2, do something daily to grow your audience. This is something I ignored for years. And you know what I did? Because I always heard and I always listened to the belief and the teaching that just keep, showing up and just keep grinding and just keep hustling and just keep, reaching out to the same people and talking to the same people, and eventually, like time number 14 that they see you post something or ask them or invite them, then they'll join you. And to me, that's exhausting. And to me, that doesn't feel realistic. Again, these are my strong opinions. This is what I believe to be true. Take what you want, leave the rest. But for me, I would much rather be consistently growing my audience, having new eyes on my stuff, having new, fresh human souls to connect with who are my soulmate clients, versus trying to wring out a small audience that isn't budging, right? So for me, I started to figure out what is one thing I can do daily, even if it's for 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, whatever it might be, or one simple task that I can do every single day to grow my audience, to connect with new human beings. Because what I had done was, for 4 years in the online space, I was expecting the same ideal clients from my health coaching business, from my network marketing company, to then follow me into my life coaching business, and then trying to wring it out, hoping that they would follow me along to the business coaching side and the relationship coaching when I stepped into this space. And in all honesty, a lot of those people are not my soulmate clients, and a lot of those people, they wouldn't benefit from working with me anyway. There's better coaches better suited for them out there, and me trying to wring it out is just, it's unfair to them, and it's exhausting for me. And I truly want, when my clients sign up with me, I want them to be so all in that there is zero convincing, there is zero having to push them or drag them along. I want them to be 150% all in with me. And so when I was trying to convince people to work with me, or convince people that I am for everyone and everyone should be my friend and we should always do this, then it wasn't working, and it wasn't converting. And it wasn't converting in the way of the numbers weren't there, but just the heart wasn't there. And I was losing passion, I was losing steam. And in all honesty, at the beginning of the year, I literally told my husband, I was like, I don't know if I can do this anymore, because it's exhausting. And so what I did is I found different ways. I found better ways that worked for me. Now, for some people, maybe you don't need to do that. That's cool. Then we're probably not meant to connect, and we're not meant to work together, and that's totally cool. So I really want to make sure that it's very real, that you are doing something every day. You are making it a point to do something to grow your audience. You can't just show up and do the same thing every day to the same exact people and expect that eventually one day they're going to join me. Maybe they will, right? I have had people from 4 years ago that are joining me now, but it's very rare. Very rare. So what can I do to control the situation? Because there's only so much I can control, and the rest is up to God, the universe, uncontrollable, up to the algorithms, up to the person, whatever. What can I do? I can grow my audience. I can get new eyes. I can engage with new humans. And from there, we can decide if we're a good fit and if they want to move forward. So what are some ways to do this, right? What are some easy, quick ways to do this? This could be a whole training on its own, but really quickly, Facebook groups. Other Facebook groups. Where is your soulmate client hanging out? Where is she? What is she doing? Where is she hanging out? What does she need help with? What does she need support on? Go to those groups, and be careful. You can't just go in there and blast yourself, and that's not what I want you to do anyway. I want you to go in there and actually support people. Right? One of my dear friends is so bomb at this, and I'm so inspired by her every time as I see it pop up on my newsfeed of her commenting on everything, and she's genuinely giving advice without even expecting anything back. She's just genuinely helping these people. Someone asks a question and it's in her niche, she answers the question. I did this yesterday. Chelsea, who's on here, who I freaking adore, is running a group, and someone asked a question about relationships and sex, and she was like, hey, I feel like you could answer this. I'm going to tag you. And I went in there, and I literally genuinely gave her my best advice. My best advice that I could give in the amount of a Facebook comment, and I just served her. Am I expecting anything in return? No. But that could potentially be someone new who might have their eyes on my stuff if they connected with my answer. Maybe not, but I went and I served. Yes, Erica, it's so true. That's what I'm talking about, taking interest. Yes, you guys, we need to be interested in other people, not just focused on ourselves being interesting. The days that I would just act like I was like some hot shit influencer and I would show up and I would like talk all about myself all of the time, I was not converting anyone. No one was signing up because nobody wants to be a part of that energy. People want to feel like you truly are interested and engaged and want to know more about them. So focus on being more interested in other people versus super interesting yourself, because that's just like a vicious cycle. Women, humans, we crave human connection. We crave this like someone who gets us. We crave this validation and this affirmation from them, and this being seen. Being seen feels really, really good. So being active in other Facebook groups. Now, don't let this take over your whole life. Spend 10 minutes, 20 minutes a day. I have no idea what your schedule is like, but make it a point to go in, set a timer, and go love on people and be interested in people and genuinely connect with them in these Facebook groups. And then on the days that you're able to promote your offer, maybe share a freebie in there or share a coaching service or whatever it is that you have. If people fall in love with you, if people fall in love with your energy, the reason that they reach out to you is because they're ready for that next step. They are ready for that next step. My clients, like I think Emily, I connected with her in a Facebook group and we messaged back and forth for a little bit, and then we kind of like grew the relationship from there, and now we're working together, right? And so you really have to make sure that you're loving on them and giving them an option to take a next step with you. Do they know how to hire you? Do they know how to work with you? Do they know what that next level is? Make it very clear. I have a website. I have it on my Facebook page. I have it in my Instagram bio. I talk about it. I offer it. I say when I have spots open for coaching. I am very clear so that people know how to hire me. They know what step to take next, right? So other Facebook groups. Another key piece of growing your audience could be your own Facebook group if that feels good for you. I had a client recently tell me like, oh, that just sounds exhausting to me. So I said, cool, don't do it. This isn't for everyone. But for me, having my own Facebook groups over the last 4 years really honed in and specified on my niche market, my ideal client, really made it clear then that they could hang out with me there, I could love on them there, and from there we could decide if I was the next best fit for them to be their coach or to work together. Sometimes I am, sometimes I'm not, but I give people a space and I love on that space and I run challenges in that space and I post in that space and I share in that space and I give other women a safe space to share in there, and from there that's just another way that I'm connecting with new people. They can add their friends to there. It's growing, it's growing, it's growing, and people are searching it in the search bar and they're adding themselves to it, and it has nothing to do with me cold messaging them. It has to do with the energy that I'm providing, the space, the container that I'm holding there, and the value that I'm providing there, which goes back to number one, right? Now, a couple other quick things. Live video. Live video has been huge for growing my business because random people hop on that I've never talked to, who I absolutely adore, who very well could be my soulmate clients, and they're getting a sense of my energy. They're getting a sense of who I am and what I believe in the space that I can hold. And from there, they can decide like, yes, this is for me, or no, this is not for me, right? And they can either stay on and hang out with me, which I love you guys who are here with me, or they can hop off, and that's totally cool, and I support and respect that 150%. But live video is huge. Challenges, right? Running your own challenges. I did a 3-day reigniting challenge, rekindling the fire in your relationship challenge. It was mother effing insane, right? I literally added 200 people to my group from that challenge alone because I promoted that challenge. I held it in a private Facebook group and I gave people an option to join us there, and it was free. It was completely free, but it gave people a chance to get to know me, a chance for me to get to know them and their story, and us to connect in that way, me to provide some sort of breakthrough transformation for them. And then from there, we could decide if we're a good fit. And some of us were, some of us weren't, and that's totally okay too. Freebies, having some kind of free PDF or a free video series people can join and subscribe to, but having that go to an email list and growing your email list there, if that's your jam. And then the last piece of this that I wanted to mention was referrals. Referrals. Nothing beats the old art of word of mouth. If someone will sing your praises because they love working with you so much and they feel so heard and understood and validated, they've grown, they're celebrating, they've got a transformation, they're having these breakthroughs, they're naturally going to talk about who they love. Literally the way I found Emily was, I think it was Chelsea. Chelsea tagged me in a post in Slay Baby Collective and said, I really recommend Olivia Seline. And I was like, oh my God, thanks girl. And I was like, Emily, feel free to reach out to me if you want to talk. She reached out to me from here we are. So word of mouth referrals, people who love what you're doing, they feel connected to you. They're going to naturally refer other people to you and your business can grow from there. Good morning, Corlin. Good morning. Good morning. So that was number 2. Do something daily to grow your audience. And this doesn't have to be exhausting or draining or all the things all the time or whatever it might be. This can be 10 minutes a day or 1 task a day. Don't let your business take over your life. You guys know that I preach that and I believe that and I embody that and I will teach you the same thing. Do not let this take over your life. Set a timer. Go into some Facebook groups or go create your own Facebook group, create a free challenge, whatever it might be, and grow your audience from there. Number 3, let's get to number 3, okay? Let's see what's everyone saying. Chelsea, I need to be more active in other groups. Absolutely. So huge. So huge, so huge. Let's see. Chelsea says, ha ha ha, that's the hardest part, growing an audience. Back to the comparison, I get caught up not having 1 billion followers. Girl, did you see my live video that I talked about this? Literally your follower count means zilch, nothing. It means nothing. I lose friends every single day. I lose followers every single day. And you know what? Love ya. Bye guys. Like, make room for the people who really truly want to work with me, who I want to work with them, who we have this soulmate connection. 100%. Erica says, I friend people who I want to see their content and let it inspire me, but I want them to also feel that way about me back. Not that I'm just another follower. Hopefully I find it. Yeah, girl, I mean, I'm sorry that you feel that way, for sure, but honestly, they might not see the stuff, or they might not be scrolling a lot, so it's totally up to you. If you don't feel heard or seen by that person, then by all means, you're allowed to have those feelings, you're allowed to have those opinions, you know? Emily, yes, something I really need to do. Chelsea, yes, I love my Soul Speakers Sisterhood group. I love that. Erica says, I have my own group for spiritual growth and a group for makeup. I love it. I love the specificity in your niche. That's amazing. Let's see, Marisol, I finally launched my own group next week. Yay! Oh my gosh, yay. I know we've been talking about that for a long time, so I'm so excited for you. This is going to be amazing. Please make sure to message me so I can join. And if you guys want to join the Millennial Business Babes Unfiltered group, it's my free Facebook group. Yesterday I posted a post to share your stuff, share your magic that you're creating and working on. If you guys want to go share the link to your Facebook group in that thread, please go share it in there. Like, more people might want to connect with this makeup group that you're running, Erica, the spiritual growth, or the speakers group. All of these groups, Marisol, your group when it launches, like all of these women, they might be in my group waiting for you to offer them this piece, right? Like, we have to be so aware that other entrepreneurs, other influencers, other coaches, other women out there are literally rallying together and giving you the platform, giving you space to step up and promote your shit because it's amazing and more people need it. And here's the thing, like, Erica, you might be able to serve people in a way that I can't serve them, right? Marisol, you serve people in a different way than I serve them. We're all different humans. We have different voices. We have different opinions. We have different beliefs. We have different ways of doing things. And our clients are going to be attracted to each of us separately. And we need to create space for each other. That's why I have the Soul in the Raw podcast. That's why Crystal and I created it, was because we wanted to give people a safe space. We wanted to give people a platform for us to empower these women, to put them on this platform saying, please speak to our audience, because one of our pieces of our audience, one of our listeners, one of our tribe might love what you're offering and we don't offer that. So come on and talk about what you do and let them connect with you, right? Erica, Millennial Business Babes Unfiltered. Exactly. Would love to have you in there. Okay, number 3. This one is huge, okay? So I saw someone the other day post about, and actually pissed me off, but it is what it is, and that's totally her opinion, and she can have that. But someone literally shit-talked the crap out of spirituality and said that the spiritual coaching business will be dead in however many years because we need to actually be working and doing. And if you did not just listen to the last 2 points that I made, they were very clearly to go out and do things. To take action, to move, to create, to be, to preach, to teach, to share. That is the doing part. But I absolutely 150% believe in the spirituality piece that has to go with the strategy. You have to do, but you have to be. You cannot just show up and put out, and not have some kind of the energy that is behind it, or the belief that is behind it, or the whatever it might be, right? It's all about the energy that you are showing up with. I 150% believe that. If I'm faking it till I make it, and I'm pretending to be someone else, or I'm just saying things that are really beautiful, and I'm doing these live videos, but I'm not embodying it, it's bullshit. And there's a lot of that out there. But it's bullshit, because I promise you, my commitment to you is that I will practice what I preach. I will embody what I teach. I will always go first, and I will share those things that are working for me. Good morning, Heather. Good morning, good morning. So, it is so freaking important. So spirituality and strategy goes hand in hand. They both matter. I absolutely believe that. Emily says spirituality isn't just believing, though. There is action required with the energy and action. Exactly, right? So the law of attraction came out, spirituality, the whole, The Secret, right, came out, and all of a sudden everyone just started sitting around, meditating, and just like saying all the things. Like, I'm affirming that, yes, like millions of dollars are going to fall out of the sky and into my lap, and my dream clients are out there, and they're out there, and they're out there, and we're just sitting there waiting. Right? And we're sitting there waiting, and we're waiting, and we're waiting, and we're waiting. That's not how it works. You co-create with whatever higher power you believe in. God, the universe, source, your highest self, whatever it might be. You're co-creating. So you have to go out and take action. You have to go out and do. And I apologize if I ever have led you astray in thinking that it's just flow and ease, and here we are, and it's ooey gooey, and it's perfect, and it's easy, and they just come out of the woodwork. Like, if you haven't noticed, I show up every fucking day of my life. There might be a random Sunday that I'm having a bad day and I'm not showing up, but I commit to 5 live videos every week. I have 2 podcast episodes every single week. I post damn near every single day. And so what's really important is that you're seeing that I take action, but I am also believing and embodying and being this energetic match for those soulmate clients. Is this making sense? Hello, Rosemary. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Please post below. Let me know if this is making sense. So, what I mean by the third piece of this, right, of practicing what you preach, embodying what you teach, embodying your work, I can know instantly when I start hearing a coach speak, or I get on a consult with someone, or I'm learning more about them. I have been turned off before by getting on the phone with that coach or talking with that coach and being like, oh, this is different than what you're preaching. Like, something feels off here. Like, I'm seeing you preach that you don't do over here, but then over here you're launching something every 5 seconds. And then there's a coach, when I got on with Seline, for example, I got on that call and I literally just felt this sense of ease and this energy of, wow, like, she's living this life that I want. She is living her lifestyle. She is living and preaching and breathing and embodying what she teaches. And that is so important to me. And I want you guys to make sure that the things that you're preaching about, the things that you're teaching, you are absolutely embodying in your everyday life. That you are the same person online as you are in real life. That you are going first, so that when your clients work with you, you're literally just helping them walk the walk. You're helping them embody their teachings and step in with this like full body, mind, spirit, soul, like just they're in it. They are in it, right? So it is so important to make sure that you are taking care of yourself, that you are taking care of yourself. You are being very mindful of relationships, of energy. You are being very mindful of, what you're putting out and what you're bringing in and what you're putting your attention to, that you're very careful with making sure that you are releasing what no longer serves you, that you are stepping into and being an open, energetic match for what is for you, right? So it's so freaking important that you are taking care of yourself. You are the person, the pillar that attracts your clients or repels your clients, right? And so if we are really focused on taking care of ourselves, we're really focused on being that energy, and we're really focused on holding space there and really being ready for these clients, and we're there, we're clear, we're ready, we're in it, we're 150% in with them, that is when you attract these clients. That is when your ideal clients, your soulmate clients, are saying, oh my God, I need to work with you. I need to work with you. So your energy is ultimately what connects people with you. Your energy is ultimately kind of what closes the sale. It's what gets them to say yes. And if your energy is depleted and exhausted and off, they can feel it. I promise you. I have had it happen. And I've been like, that client was my soulmate client, and they said no. And I can always pinpoint it back to something was off with my energy. I either wasn't embodying my confidence, I wasn't practicing what I preached in that time, and I was like showing up and saying things online, but in real life, like I wasn't practicing my morning rituals, and I wasn't journaling, and I wasn't doing the things, but I was saying out here how I was, and then people can sense that, they can feel that. We are so freaking smart, especially as women, right? We are smart, we are powerful, we know, we can sense, we can feel, even when we can't put words to it. So your energy is what either attracts or repels. And so making sure that you are taking care of you. So when you show up on sales calls, you show up on live video, you're showing up online, you're saying that I have 3 new spots open, that you actually do have 3 spots open, that you're not just bullshitting, because people can feel it, but that you actually know in your calendar where you're going to put these calls. You know that you're going to be able to give them your very best, and you know that you're going to be showing up in the best of your abilities every single time you connect with them. Are you kidding? Would I love to work with 20 one-on-one clients all the time? Hell yes. I think it'd be amazing. It would be awesome. It'd be great. I could help more people. I could make more money. It would be great. Make a bigger impact. But there's only so much of me. I have one of me. So I truly am, I'm serious when I say I only have this amount of spots left until then. I'm being real with you because I would love to help you, and it's going to suck to have to say that there's a wait list, or, you know, we'll have to wait until September or whatever it might be. But it's honestly because it wouldn't be fair to you for me to take you on, to have you invest, to have you take that next step, but me not be able to serve you at my best because there's only so much of me, right? So it's super, super, super important that you're practicing and embodying your work. Now, another piece of this, celebrating, celebrate you, celebrate your clients. I think it's so important. It's something I easily forget. If you saw my post yesterday, I forget to like share these things and share the wins, but you painting a picture of possibility for other women, for other clients, for your soulmate clients, you're painting this picture of possibility by sharing what's happening for you, what you're embodying, what you're seeing happen, the results that you're experiencing, the transformation you're experiencing, what your clients are going through, right? The transformation they've gone through, what they're celebrating, what they're winning at in life. You're painting a picture of possibility. And then really making sure, kind of the final pieces of this is making sure you're following through on your word, right? If you say you're going to show up here, you're showing up here. And making sure that you are a match for these people. You are a match for them. If you're vibrating up here and you want clients up here, they're going to be able to find you. If you're lower vibe and you're vibrating down here, but your dream clients are up here, they can't find you, right? The low vibe and the high vibe. You really have to make sure that we're human. We're going to have low vibe. We're going to have shitty days. We're going to have times where I bomb everything. I mess up. I fail. I take a day off. Whatever it might be, we're freaking human. Part of the human experience, as I always say, it's part of your wholeness is also the bad, the ugly, the dark, the not so fun. But making sure that I'm working on taking care of myself, on unplugging when I need to, on resting when I need to, on having more fun and play and pleasure in my day so that I can be operating and vibrating up here more often so my soulmate clients can find me. Because when I'm vibrating down here, you know who finds me? Great human beings, people that I love, but people who aren't ready for change, right? They're stuck in this victim cycle. They're stuck in this, my life sucks, woe is me. And I've been there. I lived that. I preached that. I breathed that for a very long time. And that's who I was attracting. That was the people that were, coming into your inbox and just want to kind of vent to you and cry to you, but then they don't want to actually do anything to change. They're not ready for change. They just want to be matched at that lower level. That's who I was attracting. Again, love those people. You have my heart. There's so much content for you to consume in this world, for you to start kind of getting that spark to change something, to believe something different, to do something different. But when I'm operating up here more often, I'm attracting those same types of clients. And that's how this month alone, I've locked in 5 of my soulmate clients who I'm so freaking obsessed with that I can't even wait to keep working with them. It's incredible, right? So the final piece I'll say, which is kind of like an asterisk at the end because I should have said it in the beginning, but I didn't, but make sure that it's easy for people to pay you. Make sure it's easy for people to pay you. I think sometimes we don't make it easy for people to pay us. They don't really know how they can work with us. They don't really know where to go to find out more. They don't really know how it all works. They don't really understand that there's even a next level, an offer for them. So making sure that if you do have any kind of blocks or limiting beliefs around sales and giving them that next offer, that you're working through those, because that's really important, is that you believe and have confidence in the services that you provide and the package that people can sign on for and the offers that you share, because you know and believe in them so freaking much that it's only natural that more people want to join you in those. Okay, so make sure, and I talk about this a lot, and so I can share this on another day, but like there's 3 different types of posts you can create, and one of them is sales posts and having an offer for people. They need to know that they can work with you. We can't just expect them to know or expect them to ask or expect them to one day be like, how do I work with you? Although that's great too, but a lot of times the way people know is because I'll post about it. I'll share something about it and then they're like, oh, tell me more about this. I love your energy. I want to know more about it. And then we can talk from there, right? Good morning, Autumn. Good morning, good morning. Shannon Rose, yes. Laughing, I love it. Okay, let's see. Rosemary, I love you. You are a rock star, girlfriend. Erica, I've been checking out Seline. Yeah, she's incredible. I'm obsessed with her. I'll probably work with her till the day I die. Let's see. Emily says, yes, the first lesson I'm really learning. Exactly. I love that. Erica says, I need to raise my vibe, working every day on it. Girlfriend, all of us are working on it. Are you crazy? We're all working on it. We are all working on it. Emily says, oh girl, feels. I lived there so long. The vibe changed and my goodness, it feels so much better. Exactly. Because we get comfortable in it, right? You get comfortable in the low vibe. You get comfortable in the like vicious cycle of like, oh, my life sucks, but it feels fine. Now, like sucks is normal, right? And I was there before too, where I got really, really comfy and broke. I was like, oh, this is really comfortable. You know, being comfortable is being broke and being in struggle and being in chaos, and I'm a starving artist and it's fine and I don't need it. But I finally one day had to stop that cycle and I had to do something differently. I had to work with different people. I had to believe different beliefs. I had to change the way I was going so that I didn't stay there anymore because it wasn't serving me. And eventually I woke up being like, oh my God, I don't like this anymore. I don't want this anymore. But you have to make that decision. Emily says people need direction. Autumn says, good. Erica, I didn't know you were a coach. Now I know. Well, there you go. There you go, girlfriend. Yeah, I'm a coach. And maybe there's a reason. Maybe I need to share it more often. And that's the other thing too, right? Erica, you were talking about this earlier with people not liking all of your stuff. I think it's important too to remember not everyone sees every post. Not everyone sees every single live video I do. So if we put out an offer or we say that we're a coach or we say that whatever, like once every 3 weeks, did even anyone see it? Right? So we have to stop being afraid to put ourselves out there, to start sharing the way that we help women grow and shift and evolve and transform, because that is how they're going to find it. It's not that they just like wake up one day and they're like, oh, I'm going to go talk to Erica or Autumn, or I'm going to go talk to Olivia today. Like, we have to be there when they're ready, when they're feeling that, right? Yeah, Erica, maybe it's the algorithm. Exactly, the friggin' Facebook algorithm, dude. Like, I can't with that. It's so frustrating, but it's true. It's a real thing. Let's see. Does anyone else have any questions on this? Oh my God, we've almost talked for an hour today. Dear God, I got going. I was like, woo, here we go. Autumn, yes. Okay, so to recap, okay? 3 non-negotiables to have your soulmate clients reaching out to you. 1, show up consistently and give kick-ass value. Help them find you, help them fall in love with you, help them trust you, help them connect with you, be interested in them, right? Share with them, love on them, connect with them, hear them, understand them. That's number 1. And don't be afraid to be yourself, because if you aren't yourself, you're going to attract people that you don't really vibe with, and then you're going to maybe sign them eventually, and then there's going to be this off energy there. So be yourself, be yourself. What's that from? Just Friends? Be yourself. The mom sings it on the phone. Did anyone ever see that? That's embarrassing. Good morning, Erica. Good morning. Number 2, do something daily to grow your audience. Stop waiting for the exact same people that have been following you for the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years are eventually going to join you, because sometimes they might, but that's not always the case. So make sure that you are doing something every single day to grow your audience, to get new eyes on your stuff, to get connected with new human souls who possibly could be your soulmate clients, right? Number 3, practice what you preach. Embody your teachings. Be the energetic match. Make sure that you truly, if I met you in real life Erica is the same Erica I'm getting online. She's the same human being. She's not putting on a facade or a filter or a mask or a face that's not who she is, because it gets exhausting to show up in that energy. Eventually you're drained because you're like, oh my God, I have to go live today, and every time I go live I have to act like this, and it's just not who I am. Stop trying to be that. And don't, if you're getting caught up in comparison about that, don't do that. You don't have to be me when you show up on live video. I am naturally very dramatic and over the top. I talk way too much. I'm kind of obnoxious a little bit, and that's just who I am. I am like, this is who I am. I used to get in trouble for it all the time, and now it's what I do. But that doesn't have to be you. If you are more quiet and reserved and you're more chill, that person matters too. That quality, your dream client is waiting for you to show up in that quality, because that's amazing. And honestly, like I love watching people who are more like calm and they have like this confidence and they're like, and they're just like, I'm like, how do you do that? I want that. Oh, I dig this, right? So make sure that you're just being you. Your soulmate clients are wanting you to be you. They don't want the fake you. That doesn't feel good. And then making sure, like, asterisk, little number 3B, make it easy for people to pay you. They need to know what you do. They need to know how to work with you. We can't just expect that they're going to read a post and fall in love with it and then message us and say, how do I pay you? Where's your PayPal link? That's not how it works. You have to make sure that it's easy for people to pay you, that they know how to pay you, that they know what you offer, that they know what their next step is. Does that mean you post it every single day, 5 times a day? No. No, 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 no. Weave it in. Weave it in and have different ways that you're doing it. Are you sharing it on a podcast? Are you sharing it on a live video? Are you sharing it in a post? Are you writing a blog about it? Are you sending out an email about it? Like whatever it might be, make it easy for people to know what next step to take. Good morning, Sarah. So good to see you. Erica, Facebook Pay, easy. Oh, interesting. I didn't even know Facebook had a pay. I use PayPal and I dig it, but that's really interesting. Super easy. Let's see. Yes. Erica, I am here early because I have to go to the gym after this, and then I have a call with Autumn to talk about our bundle for the Bad Bitch Lounge. Shannon says, fuck yes, babe. Hell yeah. Stasia, hi, beautiful. Yeah, dude, I love talking. You're so good at it. Friggin' own it. Own the shit out of it. Autumn, love you. Love you, love you, love you. Love these tips. So good. Can't wait to see you in 2 hours. I know I can't even wait to see you. Erica, haha, I'm even more in real life. I love it. Oh, I just love it. I love that energy. You've got good energy, girlfriend. Autumn, dramatic and over the top. It's me. Welcome. Erica, no fees. Interesting. 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 Okay. I wonder how that works because I don't know. That's really, I mean, I'm super curious. Now I have to look into it. Now I have to Google it. I never heard of that, but I love that. I know everyone's like, Erica, look at you opened up a whole thing. What is this Facebook Pay? Sasia, I just love you and your energy so freaking much. Venmo, interesting. All my peeps pay via Facebook. I love that. That's awesome though. If that works for you, I dig it. For sure, for sure. So thank you guys so much for being here with me today. Thank you for being into it. Being here. I was reading Brandy's comment at the same time that said, look into it. It's awesome. And I read into it. So, thanks for being into it. Thank you for being here. I love you guys so much. I hope you have the most incredible day. I hope that these tips were helpful. I hope that you are going to go implement and do and take action, right? It's one thing to consume things. It's one thing to take it all in and read it or listen to it or watch it here like you are now. It's another thing to go out and actually do and actually take action. So commit. No. How are you going to show up consistently and add kick-ass value? How are you going to grow your audience today? And how can you embody and practice what you preach so that your dream clients are literally like drawn to you like a magnet because you are you and you are what you preach and you're living the life. You're living that style that they want. Right? Erica, we're into it too. Hey girl, I love it. Stasia says, have a great day, doll. Going to watch replay now. I love you guys so much. You are my absolute favorite freaking humans in the entire freaking planet. As someone said that we interviewed on the podcast recently, she calls all of her tribe, she calls them, good morning, Kiana, good morning, Kate. She calls them the baddest bitches on the internet. Like, I love you guys. You guys are the baddest bitches on the internet. It makes me so happy to be here with me. To be here with you, be here with me. Oh my God, this is what happens when I do an hour-long Facebook Live. Shannon, this is 52 minutes. I gotta go. Erica says you inspired me to do a giveaway. Go do a giveaway. I dig that. Take action, girlfriend. Let us know how it goes. I'm so excited for you. I love you so much. Love you, love you, love you, love you, love you, love you, love you. And I will see you guys on Monday for another Facebook Live. Remember, no weekends. I'll see you on Monday for Facebook Live. Take the weekend to binge watch or catch up on anything you might have missed this week. And I will see you guys soon. Bye, guys.